In thinking of you, I'm reminded how important it is to not only encourage others, but to encourage ourselves. Encouraging others comes so easily and even naturally to some, but encouraging ourselves can be a challenge, especially during those tough times. When I was really struggling, filling up with as much positivity and encouragement is what saved me. In that time, I also learned to be my biggest cheerleader because there will be those moments when you are all you have, and you have to know how to encourage, motivate, and inspire yourself to get up and keep going. Essentially, we need all of it. We are exploring this powerful reminder, you are the light of the world. Let's tap into some simple ways you can be the light and shine even in dark times. If you ever have a hard time encouraging yourself, start with encouraging someone else. Lord knows I'm not just encouraging you. I'm encouraging me too. Shoot, I need this just as much as you do. There are so many things you can say or do for others that don't cost you a thing, yet the impact it can have is priceless. In the midst of doing all the things, you can do all things and chase your dreams. Stay encouraged as we go on this journey called life, tackling everything that comes our way while we shine our light despite any circumstances we face. No more downplaying or dimming your light, because through the good, the bad, and everything in between, together we can encourage over everything. Hey, encourager. I hope wherever you are in the world listening to the sound of my voice that you are having an amazing day. If not, let's make it one. With you here, I'm reminded just how important it is to not only encourage others, but to encourage ourselves. Encouraging others, it comes easily and even naturally to some, but encouraging ourselves can be a challenge, especially during those tough times. That's what fuels me to connect with you every chance I get, because we need more encouragement out there. This modern life is something else, honey. When I was really struggling, filling up with as much positivity and encouragement is what saved me. In that time, I also learned to be my biggest cheerleader, because there will be those moments when you are all you have. And you have to know how to encourage, motivate, and inspire yourself to get up and keep going. Essentially, we need all of it. So if you are a regular listener of the Encourage Over Everything show, you are an encourager. And even if you're new or just checking it out, welcome. You too are an encourager. I was thinking about you, and I'm so excited to share this with you because I've been super inspired by some interactions I've had over the last few days. It all started with this cute little girl in Target. Well, let me back up and just set the tone here, because it really started with a bit of a frazzled moment. You know, it's track season and getting my son to his meet on time at this huge school where I don't know where anything is. We were having a bit of a hard time finding where the track field was. And I was a little frazzled, but really trying to keep my cool because I didn't want him to pick up on that energy. And, I really wanted to get him there on time so he could do his athlete thing. He still had to warm up, mentally prepare, and visualize, all that good stuff. So finally, I get him where he needs to be, and I dropped him off because I didn't have cash for parking and all that stuff. I mean, really, I hardly ever have cash on me. It's like the teenagers just sniff it out. Anywho, I digress. So I decided to go to my favorite place, which is the new mall, Target. Ow. So I decided, let me just pick up a few of the odd end things that I need, grab a coffee, and get some cash back all in one trip. You know me, mommying on level 1000, okay? I grab a few things, like literally, because I don't dare grab a cart of any kind because it's Target. And that tube of toothpaste can easily turn into $100 if I grab a cart. So my hands are full and I'm looking to see which self-checkout line I can get into. And all of a sudden, I see this cute little girl stick her hand up and wave at me. For additional support with these topics and to work with me one-on-one, get your free strategy session by leaving a review on your favorite podcast platform. Take a screenshot and DM me on Instagram at Encourage Over Everything. Let's design a plan to eliminate the overwhelm, maximize your action, and support you as you chase your dreams while doing all the things. It was that cute little kid, excited kind of wave as she held onto her mom's leg with the other hand. Shoot, I got all excited. And I waved right back at her with that same excited little kid energy. And I was so excited, a couple of things fell out my hands. Now, her mom was kind enough and was like, go give her a helping hand. And she gladly did. And I told her, I got so excited to get your wave that I dropped a couple of things. Thank you so much for your wave. You made my day. She handed me what she picked up and I wished them a good day. It was so cute though, because I overheard her tell her mom she didn't want me to drop anything, but she helped me pick it up. That little interaction took all of a few minutes, but the sheer happiness I felt from that exchange lasted the whole day. Just away from a cute, kind-hearted little girl made such a profound impact on me that day. I smiled a little more. I interacted a little more. I was even just a little more happy that day. Now, I don't know what prompted her to wave at me. There were other people nearby, and we hadn't even made eye contact because I was looking up to see which self-checkout line was the shortest. She just seen a stranger and waved. She just wanted to say hi, and the energy from that excited little wave carried me the rest of the day. And then a couple of days later, I was in the grocery store, and by the time I got to the cashier and he began scanning my groceries, he slowed down just long enough to make eye contact and say hello. I said hi back and he continued to scan. I then asked him how he was doing, and he almost paused for a moment, but he looked at me and he said he was doing good and then went right on back to getting me all checked out. I said, good, glad to hear it. Flashed him a smile and went on about my business to start bagging up my groceries. And when I went back to pay for it, I wished him a good day. He looked at me again and wished me a good day too, as he handed me my receipt. There was a guy that was on the other side of me bagging his grocery as well, and he asked me where I got my bags from. I couldn't wait to tell him I got them from IKEA because they're super inexpensive, great quality, the size is awesome, and they last a super long time. Okay, here I go again, mommying on 1000 again. You know we love to share a good deal or our favorite products. Note to self, this is not a paid advertisement for IKEA, but I'm just saying, if you're looking for some good grocery bags that last and they're inexpensive and great quality, check them out. In the meantime, the cashier stacked a few of my groceries for me to make it easier for me to grab. I looked up and thanked him, and yet gave another smile, and he said, "You have a nice smile. Please do it often and keep smiling." Now here I was, just like that cute little girl in Target who made my day with that excited little wave. And here I was now making the cashier's day with just some eye contact and asking how he was doing and giving a few smiles. It seemed like I had just paid it forward. You know that feeling? It's so good. So, my fellow encourager, who could you give a wave to? Nothing creepy, of course. But who can you make eye contact with, say hello, ask how they're doing? Who can you give a smile to and brighten their day? The title of this episode actually comes straight out of the Bible. It's Matthew 5:14. You are the light of the world. Plucked right out of the New Testament, these words remind us you are the light of the world. You know, there's so much beauty in faith and religion. So even if this isn't yours, feel free to insert yours and what resonates most with you in this space. I am nothing without my spirituality, so all is welcome here. You know, these words are just so powerful. You are the light of the world. In a world that can be dark because there is both light and darkness in it, it's a reminder that you can always be the light because you are the light. From that little girl who waved excitedly at me, just beaming and shining her radiant light, to the kind cashier who reminded me I have a nice smile and to do it often. He simply mirrored back to me my own light. Now, I know it's hard out here in these streets. And at times, it seems like the world is filled with many themes of darkness going on. You know, all the divisiveness and ugliness and pain, to even the inner darkness that may be going on with you, you know, in your own world, whether it be those around you or even your world internally within. But please find comfort and strength knowing you are the light. You may not be able to solve all the world's problems, but perhaps you can lift yours or someone else's with just a simple, kind gesture, or even just acknowledging the presence of another. Sometimes just seeing someone can spark and ignite their light. That feeling of being seen can change the whole trajectory of someone's day and beyond. If you ever have a hard time encouraging yourself, start with encouraging someone else. Lord knows I'm not just encouraging you, I'm encouraging me too. Shoot, I need this just as much as you do. There are so many things you can say or do for others that don't cost you a thing, yet the impact it can have is priceless. Be kind. It's free. Share a smile. Make eye contact. Ask someone how they're doing and wait to see their response. Extend niceness to the cashier or service worker. I mean, what if you are the only person who does that within their day? You know, what if they had a difficult customer before you and you can somehow turn that around for them? So how can you be the face that restores even just a little bit of humanity? My mentor, Brendan Burchard, always says, bring the joy. So how can you bring the joy? Imagine how radiant and bright things would be in your life if you just illuminate by shining your light. No matter what you're going through right now, no matter how dark things may seem for you right now, you are the light of the world. And even if this is a wonderful time in your life right now, you are the light of the world. Shine your light. All the diamonds in the world can't shine like you. So get on out there and shine. Be the light you want to see in the world because you are the light of the world. Encourage over your light because together we can encourage over everything. Thanks for tuning in. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Please take a moment to leave a review. All you have to do is rate by lighting me up with some stars. and leave a few words. If you share this episode, let me thank you in advance for sharing positive messages, because we all know some peeps in our lives who could use an extra dose of encouragement. And I'm throwing virtual confetti right now to celebrate you for finishing this episode. I don't know about you, but I'm not ready for this to end. So if you want more, check out theshow.encourageovereverything.com for literally all things Encourage Over Everything. Stay connected and join the email list. Get that VIP treatment by being the first to know all the happenings and get encouragement sent right to your inbox. theshow.encourageovereverything.com has everything that you're looking for, from show notes and all of the info on today's sponsors. And if you are looking to connect with other fellow encouragers, be sure to join my exclusive community at the Encourage Over Everything Facebook group. I can't wait to connect with you in the next episode. Remember, there isn't anything that we can't get through, because together we can encourage over everything.